With the 2024 presidential race coming to a head tomorrow, campaigns are making their last-ditch efforts to win over voters. You've seen proof of that in every single commercial break. In many cases, scathing 30-second attack ads back-to-back, ending with a candidate endorsing the message.
But not all Americans are being treated equally in terms of how many ads that they're actually seeing.
Our Queen City News chief business correspondent Taylor Young joins us now. So Taylor, everyone watching in a swing state right now is just being flooded with the political ads.
Yeah, North Carolinians being one of them. It's estimated that almost 4 out of every $5 spent on the presidential election has gone to just 7 swing states. And despite the rise in social media over the last 3 election cycles, the majority of campaigns are still heavily relying on television ads to get their messages across.
In this election, we each face a question.
Television screens across North Carolina inundated with political ads.
We are a state that splits our ticket. We're a state that has tight elections. You add all that up, and what that means is lots of ads, full mailboxes, text messages full, the volume up in North Carolina.
Right now, Democrats look to have outspent Republicans for overall ad space, but together the two parties are breaking records. More than $10 billion spent, more than half on broadcast ads.
If it's a television ad, you are likely to see the ad, to experience the ad, to get the message from their perspective.
Campaigns use ads to tell a story of their candidate, who they are, and what they stand for or against.
How will we be remembered?
Those who craft those ads say a lot goes into it.
We're doing both testing before the ad even runs. So we're testing to find the message that works and with what audience. We develop the creative based on that. And then if we have the opportunity, we actually run tests beforehand to see if the message in its art form actually works.
Larry Huyn is the president of the American Associations of Political Consultants. He says while broadcast has historically been the legacy mechanism to reach voters, spending on digital platforms continues to grow.
This cycle, what we've done very differently in my campaigns, we've used creators and influencers in a way that we did not do 2 years ago.
Whether or not an ad campaign works is ultimately decided at the polls, but political experts say they do have the ability to move the needle, especially in swing states like North Carolina.
They really do make a difference. Now, we're not talking 5 percentage points, 10 percentage points, anything like that, but at the margin, ads do make a difference.
Now, Ad Impact, an intelligence company that tracks ad data, estimates that more than $5 billion has been spent on broadcast ads, $1.9 billion on cable, and $1.2 billion on digital ads. More